Hey, welcome to the Maybe You're Like Me podcast with me, Mike Burns. Listen, I know we're all more alike than we care to think. We've all got dreams, we've all got hopes, but sometimes we can feel a little alone trying to navigate in this crazy world we live in. So, this podcast is all about you, and it's all about me and how maybe we're a little more alike than we care to think. Welcome to Maybe You're Like Me. On today's episode, we're talking to Tiffany Thenor. Tiffany is an amazing educator. She's a homeschooling mom, and she owns a whole stinking school with a business partner. That's just insane. My worst subject in school was school, so it's a lot of fun talking to her. We talk about things from Francine Rivers to The Flash and a whole bunch of stuff in the middle. You're really going to enjoy this episode with my friend, Tiffany Thenor. Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Maybe You're Like Me. So happy you're here. How are you doing, friend?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Hey, so we are in the beginning of this whole podcast thing, and thank you for joining us because you're a busy person. You were telling me a second ago about all you've got going on today.
Yeah.
And so we're not going to hold you here too long. Actually, let's just go ahead and close it out. Thanks for being here. This was so great. Thank you for your time. But we're so happy you're here, and let's get the ball rolling. Okay. So for people that don't know you, who is Tiffany D Thinour?
Well, I am a mother, and I have 3 kids. They all have summer birthdays, so I always forget. They are all turning up one. So 2, 4, and 7. Okay. So full household. And I own a small company called Wonder Here. We run a private school and a homeschool curriculum company.
Yeah. What inspired you guys to get that whole thing going?
Well, I started as a teacher. I taught in public school for about 8 years and was just really dissatisfied with public education, and really looking to do something different. Wanted to continue to use my knowledge and my degree, but just wanting it to be fun and really wanting to change what what school looks like in general. So we created Wonder Here, me and a good friend of mine from college. Yeah. And I always just say it's like a research facility where we're testing out educational ideas and trying to figure out what works. And one day I hope to influence public school with things we are figuring out at Wonder Here.
That's fun. All right. Just for fun. I didn't pre-ask you this question, but when you were in school, what was your favorite subject?
Oh gosh, I was a terrible student in school. Probably, this is not a subject, but recess. I just liked to do the things that were not school, but I did like history. Okay. I like social studies. It's my favorite thing to teach.
Did you have a really good history teacher
I had an excellent teacher.
Yeah.
A male teacher in 3rd grade, and he was revolutionary. And so, yeah.
Yeah. That same for me. I always loved history, and my middle school history teacher, he was a short little old Irish man, and he would come in every day. And I don't know why, but he would always have an apple with him, and he'd go around. I think our class was right after lunchtime. Okay. And so he would come in and just ask questions, take a big bite of the apple and just chomp as loud as he could. And I don't know why, but he loved teaching, and he just made the whole thing come alive.
No. Yeah. It's those male teachers.
Yeah. There's some good ones out there.
There are.
Yeah. There's some bright shining stars out there. So you started a school. Your life is bonkers because you're married, you got 3 kids.
I do.
And it's a lot.
Yeah.
And so, just wondering, something we like to ask on here is because the whole podcast is about trying to get past what you would see on the internet. So we see influencers and people that they're putting out so much content, but that's the filtered version of what you want us to see.
Sure.
And so let's just start base level. Let's start with the filters. If somebody was just following you on the internet, what are they going to see?
Yeah, a lot of my kids. My Instagram is probably all of my children. I don't love to be in front of the camera. This is really great. But so you'll see a lot of them. The content I like to share is usually about education and about parenting. Yeah. So a lot about motherhood from my perspective as we're learning, and just a lot about education, what we are learning in school, at our school. Yeah.
First off, your kids are crazy cute.
Sometimes
I get to see them around, and they're always a blast. I like those little guys. They're fun. And your little girl. Let's not exclude anybody.
Great. I appreciate that. She's here.
She's great. But no, they're cute people. Yeah. And so the thing I like about you too is this, it's not that you've got it all figured out, but you're learning, and we're all still in process. So I like that about you. you're not, I'm not trying to take you down a peg, but you're not perfect.
No,
I don't think you would even claim to be. So, but I like it that you're people.
Yeah.
So, and you're good people.
No,
and so that's great. So I'm happy you're here. Thank you for doing this. Now, the way that we work here is we work in a few rounds of questions.
Okay.
And so the first round I call the first date round.
Okay.
And so I haven't been on a first date in a little while. I don't think you have either.
It's been a few years.
It's been a while. Okay. You do job interviews though. So
yes, same thing.
Because you're a boss lady. You're out bossing around.
Sometimes.
Yeah. It's just part of the game.
Yeah.
So the first date. So I've read and I've heard that when you go on a first date, the best thing is to just have like questions like ready.
Okay.
And so it makes you more interesting. It makes the other person more interesting if you have good questions. So it's not just, do you like the beach? It's like give me some, let me get to know you a little bit.
Sure.
And so you don't like the beach?
No.
All right, let's talk about that for a second, because apparently that is a good question to ask.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about why don't we like the beach?
It's hot and sandy. No, I like the beach for like 45 minutes.
Okay.
And that's probably it. So if we go to the beach, we have to stay the night.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not trying to drive my kids an hour to the beach for 45 minutes, which is usually our duration.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to come back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my thing too. Like if I'm going to be at the beach, like the whole like getting to the beach process is the worst part.
Yeah. And you're dirty and sandy and I don't know. I know some people can spend their whole day at the beach. I don't know what you do at the beach for longer than an hour. You
know, it's water. You can swim around a little bit. I do enjoy the beach once I'm there.
Sure.
For me, it's the process of getting there. Okay. So it's a lot. And like as a parent, it's like, you've got like 19 loads of like bags and all that jazz.
And I have small kids who can drown at any minute. So, it's not fun.
It's not relaxing when you're
not fun. No.
Not all the time. Okay. All right. So this is that first round of first date questions. So apparently I need to add, do you like the beach to it? Because it's a good conversation starter.
I think it is.
Good to know. You're finding things out all the time. All right. So this is kind of a precursor to the real question, but are you a hateful person?
I would like to say no, but who knows?
All right. So with that, it's not your natural go-to, but who is your most hated villain in like anything, any fiction?
Okay. I would say, do you watch Flash?
I don't.
Oh, well, then you don't know.
But I do understand the DC universe. So
okay, yeah, my family, we are really big into DC and Marvel.
Okay.
But so Flash, his like arch nemesis is Reverse Flash, which is like Eobot, but you don't know because you've not seen it.
Does he run backwards?
No, it's like himself. No, it's like I don't. There's a ton of betrayal. It's a very deep character. It's a lot, and he always comes back in different forms and in different universes, which is hard to understand. No, but if you watch The Flash, Eobot is like the worst because he never dies. He always comes back. You need to watch The Flash.
Apparently, I need to get on The Flash.
What I'm talking about.
I don't, but that's okay.
Yes.
We're learning
the Reverse
things.
Flash.
See, now I've got a new show to watch. I've learned something new.
Well, it's not good anymore, but it used to be. The first few seasons are pretty good.
Good to know.
But he just keeps coming back, so now we're done with him.
So I'll just watch The Flash backwards.
Great, and you'll know.
Then the good guy's actually the bad guy the whole time. So
I mean, it's pretty much the show.
Good to know. Yeah. Good to know. I think mine would be Umbridge from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
See, I read the first book like 300 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't have any idea who that is.
Okay. See, all right. So, now we got to find some common ground. Let's find a villain we both hate.
I mean, like
throw another one
characters.
Any Disney bad guys that just really get under your skin?
Oh, gosh. I don't even know. Are there Disney bad characters?
Are
Ursula?
You serious? Ursula. Okay. It's an oldie but a goodie. You could go Uncle Scar. What he did to Mufasa.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a tearjerker. He's awful.
Let me tell you what.
He dies in the end, so we're good. We got our revenge.
But does he?
Yeah,
Does he?
He falls off the cliff.
That's true, but maybe he survived. We never know. Oh. He falls into the smoke.
Well, that's true.
Let's start a new conspiracy theory that maybe Scar didn't die.
Well, I mean, they already have done Lion King 2 and 1.5.
And
but he's still gone.
Yeah, Scar's around somewhere. I just want to believe that.
Okay.
And let's say he's in another universe. He's still rocking around.
With Flash and Reverse Flash.
Yep, Reverse Flash.
Great.
See, it's all coming together.
Wonderful.
I'm really interested in Reverse Flash now. I don't know what.
Yeah, he's the worst. You have to watch. You'll hate him too.
Okay. We've all got household chores we've got to do.
Sure.
All right. So on the scale of like favorite to least favorite, what is your least favorite household chore?
Well, that's easy. Bathrooms. I have 2 little boys, so it's really not a joy. Their bathroom is my least favorite bathroom to clean, but we clean it a lot.
I bet you do. Oh, same.
Yeah,
Like I've got 2 little boys, and yeah, there's
pee everywhere.
Yeah, it's really true. I didn't want to go there, but there we are. There's aiming issues, and I just this is maybe TMI, but like. How hard is it to flush anything?
They do not. They do not. No. And they fight about even washing hands. Like, I don't understand. Boys are wonderful little people, but they have a lot of learning. But I hear as they grow up, some of those habits change, I'm hoping.
Maybe someday. I don't know. I'll tell you when I change.
Okay, so wonderful.
Until
Let me know.
Just peeing everywhere. So
wonderful. I'm sure your wife is loving the cleaning situation.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm not going to continue that sentence for everybody's sake. No, we try to keep. I like the bathroom clean.
Yeah. But we just don't share their bathroom.
That's a good call. That's a good
their
parenting
bathroom's
hack.
alone.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I think mine. I really hate doing the dishes. I'm not a dishes guy.
That's what dishwasher's for.
That's true. But like the process of getting them in there and then out of there.
Okay.
I've got the bad habit of like, I'll finally do the dishes and I like run them through the dishwasher, but then I will never unload the dishwasher. So I slowly unload the dishwasher, like one dish at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the morning, I get my 1 fork and my 1 butter knife out.
And your pan.
Yep. And my pan. My pan is
You can't put your pans in the dishwasher, though.
I don't do that.
No. Well, that's good.
I didn't want to make you feel bad about.
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No. I'm glad we have common dish etiquette.
My deal is this, though. I don't mind doing the cooking. I'll cook all day long. But it's just like when it gets time to like clean up afterwards, like
sure.
I'm physically and emotionally spent from having poured my soul into making that dinner. So I can't be held to the dishes.
No.
I can't do that.
I understand that. You just need to have your kids come to the right age where they can wash dishes.
Oh man, we're getting close.
Are you?
Yeah.
What is the age?
I don't know what the official age is. I don't know if that's, again, like I'll leave that to you teacher scientists to let us know for sure.
We're not there yet. I'm thinking like 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that house.
Yeah. Ben is definitely more and more helpful as he gets older. What I'm really looking forward to, actually, I don't know if this is considered a household chore, but we're this close to him being able to mow the yard. And,
well, if he can do that, he surely can wash dishes.
That's true.
I mean, that's heavy machinery.
He could do it. I believe in him, but we're not quite there yet. But pretty soon, it's going to be the Burns Family Lawn Care. Get out there with hedge trimmers.
You're going to pay him for this job?
Sure.
Maybe.
I will do a lot of things not to have to mow the yard. So
I understand.
If it's paying my kid $5 a week, I'm in for it.
That's awesome. I'm sure he'll be down.
If there's any child labor law specialists out there, you didn't hear any of that.
No, I'm sure he'll be fine.
All right. So if a friend, you guys are hanging out and a friend asks you for a book recommendation, what is a book recommendation you would give? Are you a reader?
Yes. Yeah, I like to read. But my favorite has always been Francine Rivers, and she's cheesy because she's Christian history. She's Christian fiction, but she's historical Christian fiction. But I like all kinds of books, but she's always been my favorite book writer.
There you go.
Book writer, author.
So what's something she's written that just
our favorite book is the Mark of the Lion series. Have you read that?
I have not.
See, it's very good. She's read other books. Like I know that one that they just made a movie, Redeeming Love. People love. Yeah, I don't like that book.
You can't win them all.
No, Mark of the Lion is an excellent book.
All right.
But it has like gladiators and lions killing each other, killing people. It's great. And love.
Do they eventually team up? Do the gladiators fall in love with the lions?
No, but there's love in there.
Okay,
the lions do some damage, but it's a really good book. It's a 3-part series.
Are the lions like Narnia? Do they talk?
No.
All right, I'm back out.
No. The lion. No, it's called The Mark of the Lion, but like you'll have to read it. The lion plays a significant role, but but no, just a regular lion.
Okay, I feel you.
A deadly lion.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm scared now.
It's a really good book, though.
Is it? Okay, great. So, of the 3, which one's the best?
The first one.
Yeah.
The third one is the worst.
Ooh.
Yeah, they changed the characters.
Oh.
But I don't know why they did that. The first 2 carry a story. Then the third one, they retell it in a different perspective.
Got you.
And I didn't love
It's
that.
like, say that you had a character that could run really fast, but
Sure.
then you introduce a character that runs really fast backwards, like a reverse Flash.
Kind of the same thing, yes. But it put hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
Sure. Another universe.
Oh man. All right. So, and then the lions don't talk though. So
No.
I will hesitantly say that I might pick this up.
No, you will be impressed.
Okay.
Those books are good. I know Francine Rivers, she has bad rap, but well, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't, but her books are good.
Francine, if you're listening, which Francine normally listens.
Sure.
So
yes.
if you're out there, let's talk about book 3, but 1 and 2.
Yes.
Solid work, and Redeeming Love, we are on the fence about. So
Yeah, but
please.
the movie.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie either.
No, me either.
No spoilers.
No.
But yeah. And let's see if we can get some lions talking.
Okay.
That would mean the world to me if we could get.
She'd have to team up with what? C.S. Lewis?
I'm here for it.
Okay.
We would need a time machine.
Well, but Reverse Flash. That's a big part of the show.
Yeah, I know at one point, and this is spoilers for anybody, and this is spoilers from somebody who doesn't watch the show and doesn't know things. But I know one of the Flash's things is he can run the Earth backwards and shift time backwards.
He can run himself into different times because he runs fast.
See, yes. So, okay, Francine, I need you to get with the DC people
Yeah.
and see if we can't get the lion talking and running fast enough to travel through time.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This seems
This is going to be a
horrible.
great podcast episode. They're learning a
People
lot.
are on the edge of their seats
know,
trying to
it's
figure
riveting.
out brand new content. All right. So that was the first date round.
Okay.
And
It's going pretty good.
it's taken some turns. I wasn't ready for all of those. I don't think you were. I don't think anybody was. Everybody listening, Francine, I'm sorry.
No.
All right. So now let's move into the slow round. This is where we get a little bit more serious. This is some things that aren't just reverse Flash, but
Sure.
forward Flash. But
You're going to have to watch the show now.
I absolutely.
At least give it the first season.
Absolutely. I will give that a shot. So
Okay.
I've got some free time on my hands. It's time to watch The Flash.
Yeah.
All right. So these are more questions that it's more hard. It's more like really who you are as a person.
Okay.
Again, we're trying to push past the Instagram filters to get to who you really are.
Okay.
And so the first question is this: what kind of parent are you currently? And what is the parent you want to be? Like if you were your dream parent, who would you be?
I don't know. There are a lot of parenting styles, and I probably don't prescribe to any of them. I like the gentle parenting style. I don't think all of it works with our household. I'd say I like to say me, like we, my husband and I, because we parent together.
That's great.
So we try to.
Good work.
Doesn't always work out, but we sure try. That we are just listening, the kind of parents that we just do a lot of listening.
Yeah.
I know when we growing up, we both came from kind of like authoritarian households, and that's just kind of like the generation, like you're grown up, you're in charge, don't ask questions, do what you're told, very loving homes, both of us, our parents are both, wonderful and have always been very loving. And, but that's just kind of the respect is, just given by authority, like they're an authority that you respect, you listen and obey. And so not always really feeling like you had much of a voice at home. So we try to do a lot of listening as parents. We have very vocal children and, which is, not defiant, but like they're definitely defining their voice.
Gotcha.
So it can be challenging. So just trying to listen.
Yeah.
And just learning with them, So yeah, but I'd love to say like, if I were like the perfect parent, I would be like very patient and like, gentle. There was like a meme that was like, I really love like gentle parenting, but my kids don't do gentle childrening,
Gotcha.
which is like, that's us. Gentle parenting is awesome in theory, but my kids don't really. Sometimes they need like a firm guide. So sometimes we have to do that. So yeah, we're just listening, learning to be like better listening parents, I guess.
Yeah.
And if I were like the perfect parent, I would, have all of the patience and never lose my temper, but that's definitely not a reality. We're learning, but we do have very like strong children. So I'm trying to let them have their voice, but also knowing that it is necessary to be respectful and obedient. You can be heard and you still can like listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't think anybody's got parenting figured out.
No.
And if you do, you could be a gazillionaire if you could write the book that finally has parenting pegged.
There are a lot of them. But
yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't know if any of them actually have cracked the code completely yet. But there's a lot of stuff to learn out there. There's a lot of things that I'm just learning all the time with my kids. So I don't have it figured out. So
no, and we learn to apologize and come back and do redos,
Yeah, the thing that's fun is the internet is a very loud voice.
Sure.
And if you feed into it too often, you can kind of get lost and feel like you're doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
But if you can take it with a grain of salt and realize that not everybody has honestly any of it figured out.
No.
And so we're all just trying to be the best parents we can be, love our kids the best we can love them.
Yeah.
And I think that right now that is what is giving me hope for everyone. Cause like nobody's got it figured out, but if I can pull something good from here and pull something good from there and just keep continuing to learn and learn and learn. And then with the friends I have and to listen to the right voices, not to put people on a pedestal or anything like that, but to actually just see, hey, this is working here. Let's see if we can give this a shot.
Sure.
And try it out. And then we'll keep learning and growing together. So it's pretty great.
That's awesome. Yeah. We have a big, I know like Instagram there's just so many people that have wonderful platforms, but they do share when you do all the filtering out, there are people who share really beautiful things that you can borrow from.
Yeah.
It can't be every day. That's not 24 hours of the day, but we can borrow those really great highlights and try to put them in our home. So we do try to like follow some of that stuff.
Yeah. I think if you can do that without having the blame filter on yourself,
sure.
Like I can't, like they do this, we don't do this. I'm the worst because I don't do this. If you can get past that and just like, oh, that's helpful. If you can find what's helpful in something, that's where it's a great thing.
Yeah.
So this one is kind of like, this one's a deeper one.
Okay.
So, and you can go as surface level with this, but I'd rather you not. I'd rather get down to the heart of it.
See what happens.
Yeah. So in your past, what are some lies that you've told yourself? Things that you kind of believed about yourself that you just self-propagated?
Well, do you Enneagram?
I do.
Okay. Well, so you can guess what Enneagram do you think I could be?
I am the worst at this. Based off of you asking that question, I'm going to guess you're a 3.
Oh, no.
No?
No. So I'm an 8.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. So a challenger.
Yeah.
So you could kind of assume what kind of childhood I had. My parents and their little challenging daughter, just asserting my voice, which is, and I'm pretty sure I'm raising a few little 8s in my home.
There you go.
Which is wonderful. But because I have that kind of a personality, control is probably, is one of our, I don't know how they word it in Enneagram, but like your fear, I guess, your biggest motivator. Is I don't like for people to assert like authority. That's like my biggest fear is to not have control or to be in charge of things. I like to feel like I'm in charge.
Yeah.
So probably the biggest lie for me, is to feel like I'm the only one who can. Like if it's not me, it's no one.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who can handle it. I'm the only one who can do any of it. I've been really trying to learn how to collaborate, and listen. To other people's voices and to know like I'm not the only one who can. And there's definitely other people who can or can do it with me.
Yeah.
Like having my business partner, she and I collaborate really well, which is only by the grace of God. Because she's a 9, which is like the opposite of an 8. Also, my husband is a 9, which is the opposite of an 8.
There you go.
So we're like yin and yang, which just means we're like opposite magnets. Or he just has like the best parts that I don't have, and she's the same.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, she's like the male version. The woman, she's the female version, my business partner, of what my husband is. It's another story. Anyway. But yeah, just learning how to share responsibility, share the load, and that I'm not the only one who's like holding the world.
Yeah.
And big and small things. Like at home, I feel like I'm the only one who can parent or who can like make all the schedule or be in charge of these things, and I'll like dole out everyone's responsibilities. But a lot of people don't love that, I'm learning. And they like to have like their voice heard and they want to collaborate. So I'm not in charge of everything. I have to let go.
Yeah.
But it's not fun.
I feel you.
No.
So back to the Enneagram, I'm a
Sure.
9. So me and your husband be buddies.
No,
And
yeah, you nines. I can't. I say my least favorite word is like to slow down, and that's what nines do. I like want to run all fast, and they like want to like put all of these stops in front of you to like make sure you don't burn things down. But I just want to keep going. That's all the nines.
Yeah.
My synopsis of you.
that means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm trying not to burn the world down.
No.
The thing that's funny is, this is way off of
Sure.
everything, but my wife is a 6.
Okay.
And so I heard a guy who's written some Enneagram books, and he knows more about the Enneagram than I ever will.
Sure.
He was talking about how the 6s are the, like, kind of what you described. Like they're the ones who are like, they're more cautious.
Sure.
And they are they really want to slow things down.
Sure.
And so, whereas I kind of lean a little bit more towards the,
Okay.
let's
So you
just
have an
jump into
8-wing.
things. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to like go run into a fire or something.
Yeah.
But my wife,
I'm there.
she's absolutely more cautious than I
Okay.
am. And actually in that, the podcast I was listening to, he was talking about, they did this study in a jungle somewhere, and they took out all the cautionary monkeys out of like the monkey group.
Sure.
And they came back like 6 months later, and all of the monkeys that were there were dead
Oh no.
because they didn't have the caution ones to slow them down.
Oh no.
And so, so ever
Sounds
since
like
then,
real life.
yeah. So ever since then, I've called my wife my worry monkey.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's probably really true.
But like the thing is, like, if you can recognize those voices in your life, and instead of making it a hindrance, making it like a tool to help you, that's fantastic.
No, we have definitely, especially with our business, we have definitely avoided a lot of chaos or catastrophe, because even if I'm like a visionary, like I'm a planner and a visionary, and I see really big picture, but I don't have like detail. I'm not detail oriented. I'm like, yeah, everything will be fine. Let's just move forward. We'll figure it out. Let's just keep moving forward. But because my business partner is a 9, she's also very detail oriented. But yeah, I say she puts up a lot of stop signs, but really she just likes to speed bumps to make sure things are right. There's lots of details that she needs to hear about, and that prevents a lot of problems. I'm just I can like bulldoze forward, but that's a flaw I'm working on. But yeah, it is nice to have, I say it's nice now. She'll remind me this later. I don't always feel like it's nice then.
So like back to the question. So like the lie you tell yourself is that you're doing it all yourself. That I had a second part to the question, which you've already pre-answered, which is like, what are you doing to kind of like remedy that?
Yeah.
And so it's good that you recognize things about yourself. That the thing about the Enneagram is some people, it's like, I stubbed my toe, so I'm a 2. And it's like, no, that's not what that means. It means you stubbed your toe. Yeah. But if you can use it as a tool to help you figure out more and more like who you are and how you can, like you've got strengths, but you've also got weaknesses, and how you can work together to make those things work out. It's cool that you've figured those things out for yourself with your husband and your business partner and all this stuff to just continue to grow yourself. And because of that, you grow everything around you too. Yeah. So good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you, friend.
Wonderful.
Tiffany, you are cooler than I'll ever be.
Well,
so
I don't know about that.
I do. I know me. All right. So this is the last question. It's a question we ask everybody that is on the podcast. But what's something you're learning right now?
Gosh. Well, I think in line with just, now that you've learned my big secret that I love to be in control, which most people know it's not really a secret if you've worked with me at all. But I'm just learning to let go a lot of things, and learning that a lot of things are not in my control, especially with, raising kids. Yeah. Like literally nothing is in your control. They basically run our home. I'm just kidding. No, we run our household, but they run it right there too. No, I'm not in control. I'm glad that God is. Our business wonder here. We have, especially right now, we're moving to a farm, which is like a huge thing for us, as a group, as a company. But everything is going like wrong. It has been really, it's been working, but it's just hard. There's been a lot of like obstacles, and I'm just having to embrace like the chaos, that it's not in my control, that it's moving forward even without me, in spite of me. Things are moving forward. I'm not in control, but God is. Yeah. And that's true for our home. It's true for our school, our business. And it's better for it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man. every time I've done this podcast so far, like I'm just like so in awe of the people that I'm getting to talk to. And it's absolutely true with you as well. Man, I love getting to be a part of this community. I'm so happy you're a part of our community. And that's just so cool. Yeah. Tiffany, you're great.
Well, thanks.
All right. So we've gone through the first date round. We've gone through, I call it the slow round. Okay. And then we know what you're learning now.
Sure.
And we know way too much about the Flash at this point.
Yeah. Just enough.
Just enough
to get started.
Just enough to pique your interest.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. So right there next to you is a Sharpie. And some 3x5 cards. And this is what I call the common ground round. Okay. So in the podcast is called Maybe You're Like Me. Mm-hmm. And so in this last round, I want to see if maybe you and I are similar. So we've got a few this or that questions. We're going to answer, write them down at the same time. And
I need like a shield.
No, I'm just not going to cheat. And also my handwriting is illegible anyway.
Oh, so wonderful.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Okay. You're not gonna be able to cheat off mine anyway. All right. So
you didn't go to my school. So. That's why.
God bless any teacher who tried to teach me handwriting.
No.
It just wasn't for me.
No, it's all right. We have typing now.
Yeah, thank God for typing. Me and Mavis Beacon rolling hard.
Wonderful.
Do you remember Mavis Beacon?
No.
It was a like elementary typing program back in the 90s. No. It was fantastic. And
good. So you're a very speedy typer?
No, I'm still point and click.
No.
Oh, no, we got it. We're good. Okay. So between Mavis Beacon and AOL Instant Messenger, I got pretty good at typing.
Okay.
So
necessity.
All right. So this is a common ground round. Are you ready for question number 1?
We'll see.
We use the childproof Sharpie there.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for that.
All right. So when it comes to the books, would you Roger,
Sure.
Would you rather read fiction or nonfiction?
No.
I am currently reminding myself of which is real and which one is made up.
Probably say fake or non-fake.
Yeah. So, all right. 3, 2, 1. You wrote fiction. I wrote nonfiction. No, starting off poorly.
Fail.
All right. So yeah, I should have known with old Francine,
my historical fiction.
historical fiction that it wasn't going to be there. Give me like a good,
like a self-help book.
I like why not a self-help book?
I have a hard time reading those.
But the thing I really enjoy, especially recently, is people that I admire. I love reading or I'm an audiobook guy.
Okay.
I love listening to a good memoir or.
Okay. Like a biography.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a good biography. That I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So
that can be storytelling, which almost feels like fiction. Well, it can be depending on how they're writing.
But none of the lions talk. So.
Oh, well, there's that. And so, yeah, fiction though.
All right. This is a discussed one. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Would you rather have pineapple on your pizza or eat candy corn?
Oh, that's easy. I don't know how to spell pineapple. It's terrible. I'm spelling this wrong. I don't think I am.
Oh, you wrote, all right, so 3, 2, 1. You wrote pineapple. I wrote candy corn.
You would rather have candy corn?
Yeah, I'd rather have candy corn.
No, see, we always have pineapple on our plates.
Do you really?
Yes.
No. Super gross.
What? No, we order pineapple and pepperoni.
Pineapple and pepperoni?
Yes, it's delicious.
Oh man, that's not even Hawaiian pizza. That's like, I'm trying to think of another island that it could be
it's just like sweet and savory.
It's
delicious.
I don't want sweet on my pizza.
You should try it. It's great. Yeah, candy corn is disgusting.
Tiffany, love you to death.
Wax.
Yeah, it's all gross.
No.
I was trying to take the lesser of two evils there.
No, we literally order pineapple every time.
Well, good on you. That is super gross. No one likes your attitude right now.
No.
All right. This is you for your, let's just say for your mental health, for getting out, exercise, getting some fresh air in. Sure. Would you rather go on a jog or hike? Jog or hike. Here we go.
This answer's changed as I've had children.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
No, we have nothing in common.
I wrote jog. Tiffany wrote hike. What?
I used to jog without children, but now we hike anyway. And that's the best. But I always bring my kids wherever I go. So yeah, they can keep up. We hike.
Okay. Good on you. I just.
And it's bad on your knees to go jogging.
You know what? I don't do either of them a lot, obviously. No. So it's okay. All right. Let's keep moving on. Maybe we got to get one together here.
We're not doing great.
We're 0 for 3. This is not great. All right. For music, would you rather listen to pop music or indie music? So, like, are you a hipster? Are you gonna listen to some music that no one knows? Or are you gonna go with the hits?
Okay, well, all right.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey,
right,
we
great.
did it. All right, we both wrote pop.
Yes, I like Taylor Swift, and
Who doesn't?
I do. She's brilliant.
She is great.
She is.
But here, like that. This one was a conflict for me because I do love me some like weird experimental music.
Sure,
too.
no, me too. But now they're all mainstream. Everyone I liked way before they were famous, but now they're basically pop. So
that is the most hipster statement. I liked them before they were cool.
that's right, exactly. That was me.
All right, telephones. Would you rather receive a phone call
that's easy.
or a text?
No.
Phone call or text?
That's very
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Yay!
All right, we finally matched up a
I
little
hate
bit.
talking on the phone.
Me too.
Yeah, don't call me.
My problem is this, though. I'm not a great texter backer either.
Oh, no.
Are you a good texter?
Oh, yeah. Very efficient. Don't want to leave people hanging because that's very offensive.
It is. I feel you.
It feels intentional.
We've all been there before. It's not that fun. Thank you for not leaving me on red.
Yeah.
So that's very kind of you. But yeah, I used to, one of my first jobs was a to-go person for a restaurant. And so it was phone calls back then. There wasn't online ordering wasn't around yet. So it was like swallow your fear. You got to do this. Like you are in it now, Mike.
No.
So, but still hate it. So
same.
Oh man. All right. So we're kind of at the end here.
Okay.
And so if people want to get to know you a little bit better, if they want to maybe follow you on the internet, where's a great place to follow you, get to know you, that kind of stuff?
Just on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Raising Wonders.
Okay.
And there's a little dot in the middle.
Okay.
And Wonder here. We work on both.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Instagram is probably the best.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. I feel like more and more that's a great place to get to know some people. And again, like it's not all polished. She's real on Instagram. So
definitely not.
Yep. So give her a follow. Tiffany, thank you so much for being here and doing this. This has been so much fun for me. I'm just really getting like the most joy out of getting to know people a little bit better. So thank you for being here and doing this.
You're welcome.
All right. And for all of you listening, thank you so much for joining us this week. Be back next week. We have another amazing guest. His name is Barack Obama.
Wow.